This video is going to be a slightly different format. Instead of covering a specific hike, I'm going to talk about a particular region, Cooper's Rock, West Virginia. Cooper's Rock is a state forest in northern West Virginia. It's known for its rock climbing areas and the rock overlook that it's named after. There are many trails to hike in the park, but I'm going to focus on the overlooks since they're the most popular destinations. The park sits on the north rim of a canyon carved by the Cheat River, and it's this canyon that creates the dramatic terrain the area is famous for. I'll start with the Cooper's Rock Overlook. This is easily the most popular part of the park. It's easy to find by car and has a reasonably sized parking lot with a sizable overflow parking area. But be warned, on a fair weather weekend, all of this parking will be full to overflowing. The reason is that the overlook is less than 500 feet from the closest parking spots. There's also a gift shop and restrooms, although as at the time of this recording, these are some of the most disgusting public restrooms I've seen in a while. Now, some people don't mind crowds, but I'm one of those people who would prefer a little solitude while contemplating nature. If you share in that opinion, one alternative is Raven Rock. The trail to Raven Rock has its own parking lot, which is considerably smaller than the Cooper's Rock lot and also fills up quickly on weekends. From there, start walking down the gravel logging road until you see the trail sign on the right. Overall, the hike is about 2.5 miles with about 450 feet of elevation gain. Much of the trail is old logging road with lots of ankle-twisting rocks, so not appropriate for people with weak ankles or balance issues. But you are rewarded with an overlook that is, in my opinion, even more striking than Cooper's Rock. While Raven Rock is far less popular than Cooper's Rock due to the rough trail, it can still be quite busy, so I have yet another suggestion. To take advantage of this other suggestion, you need to leave the park and drive to the other side of the canyon, to Snake Hill Wildlife Management Area. There are 3 trailheads with parking along Snake Hill Road. They are not marked on many maps, so I've identified the approximate locations here. However, they're easily spotted as you drive on Snake Road. There's limited parking, but I've never seen these areas quite fill up. Once you leave the trailhead, you enter a maze of trails. I highly recommend that you take GPS hiking navigation, as many of the trails are poorly marked and it's easy to get lost in some areas. However, some of the trails are gravel service roads that are quite easy to follow once you know where you're going. Based on the information I've found online, there are 5 overlooks, although I've only ever been able to find 3 of them. Park at the southeasternmost trailhead and follow the gravel road northeast. At the intersection, turn left and continue north. A little over 1 mile from the trailhead, a well-established trail branches east from the gravel road. That trail branches again, but both branches lead down to the same area. Once near the bottom of the hill, keep your eyes out for connector trails leading northeast to the overlooks. These can be difficult to identify depending on the time of year. Each overlook provides a slightly different view. My favorite is the westmost of the 3. There are a lot of other trails in this area, many of which are poorly marked or create a maze that's easy to get lost in. As a result, there's likely a lot more to see in this area that I haven't found yet. Overall, Cooper's Rock State Forest is a beautiful park that's worth a visit, but the crowds can often be a problem. If you're looking for a bit of peace and quiet, check out the Snake Hill area instead.